What's going on there, friends? My name is M238 and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet for the Nintendo Switch. We're wrapped up last time. We made it here to Artizon, which is the city of a gym, the first city that we've arrived to as a gym. However, I am not actually going to take on the Artizon gym. I made it over here because we were exploring this particular spot in order to catch Cloth, the Stony Cliff Titan. And now in this part, we're going to actually head west this time to check that place out, because that's where I want to go instead. There's kind of an order that the game wants you to do things in based on the levels. And so this is, for that reason alone, that's why I decided I want to go to the west next instead of the east. So, in order to head west, I believe, where should we go? Okay, so it looks like based on our map, it's pointing us to go this way. So we're going to go ahead and head over here. You can do some shopping if you like, in order to buy some items. Like, for example, there's a delivered presents shop right there if you want to buy anything. But currently, I have what I need from delivered presents, so we're going to go ahead and head this way. And so, Nemona does not call us this time. Normally there, if you actually explore west first, then Nemona will call you, saying that, oh, you should go to the Cortando gym. And actually, that's where I set my destination to. So setting destinations while you're in a game like this is actually very important. Well, not very important, but it's helpful. That way you know where you're going, instead of just wandering around aimlessly, and then potentially run into something dangerous that when you don't even mean to. So, where we want to go is right around over here, which is Cortando. So, the path is pretty easy. All you gotta do is just follow a straight path, and then you can do some exploring. So, yeah. Okay, so first things first, we got a picnicker over here. You go do some picnicking, grab some ingredients right here. Lots of ingredients, it's great. And then you can heal up, which I don't need to heal because I am at full HP. In fact, actually, I could show off picnicking, which is, how do I do this? Okay, picnicking works something along the lines like this. You go ahead and set up your table, which my table looks something along the lines like this. You can enjoy picnics together with the Pokemon in your party. If you're playing in a group with friends through the Union Circle, you can also have picnics with friends. Yeah, this game has a co-op feature. If you want to play this game or Scarlet with people that you know have the game with you. And so, yeah, here's picnicking. Is to see my entire party of Pokemon are out going about here. You can wash your Pokemon as well. So, the way washing your Pokemon works is you just clean them, and it can heal their HP up, and then you can also, and then once you have enough soap suds, then you just spray with the watering hose, and there we go. They're nice and clean. And then the next thing of interest is you could decorate your table, and there are shops at Mesa Gozo where you could decorate like your tablecloth, the basket, the cups and such. And then this is the part where this makes it really interesting to mess around with. You can make a sandwich. So, sandwich making. So, you can buy ingredients from various shops that sell ingredients, like sandwich toppings and such. And when you make a sandwich, then Pokemon will gain meal power. So this is what the powers do. As you can see, like with egg power, you can find more eggs. You can increase your catch rate and gain more experience. So, it's... You know, you just gotta have to make your own judgment with different things here. You can also, you don't have to make these specific sandwiches right here. You could also just make your own, which I will just make my own based on my own toppings. So, wait, don't I just put the bread first, or how does this work? Let's go and put ham. eggs, cheese. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Some condiments here. Okay, I love butter with my sandwiches, so I'm gonna put butter. I guess make it a little bit salty. I actually do not like pepper, so I'm not gonna worry about pepper. Cream cheese, I guess, and some ketchup. Yeah. Alright, this is gonna be kind of a crazy sandwich here. But if we could do this, okay, let's see. What can we start with? Alright, let's start with cheese. Oh no! Oh, I just wasted a whole thing of cheese. That's actually not good. Alright. Alright, ham. Let's go and just make it nice and neat. It doesn't particularly matter. Wait, oh my gosh, these are soft-boiled eggs. I hate these. I absolutely hate these. Okay, there we go. Wait, don't I need to put the sauces? What? Wait, what about my condiments? What? But the condiments, though. Wait, why is the top of the bread not on there? Did it like fall off or something? Okay, well it turned out great, even though I practically wasted the sauce, I think. A tasty M-Chan original. Okay, okay, my flying Pokemon will get more EXP. Okay, we're done. And then of course your Pokemon will gain EXP. So this is more of an incentive to train your Pokemon. So, sandwich making aside, this is the Southern Province area number 2 that we're starting off with. Southern Province area 3 was in the other side of Mesagoza, and then Southern Province area 1, I believe, is south of Mesagoza. In this area, it's to go through where we need to go is very straightforward as long as you follow the path. It's much more straightforward than going through the other place in order to get to Artizon on the other side. Here, there's about one path, and then you can stray away from the main path if you're going to explore the entire place in its entirety. So, yeah, I'm going to start with the bottom part. There's a bottom part, a main path, and then a high cliff area that we are going to check out within this area here. And this is going to take us about 12 minutes, including some of these trainers that we're going to be fighting here. We're going to be fighting some trainers. South Province Area 2 has, well, just like in a lot of areas here, have lots of new Pokemon. This time the list here is smaller than some of the lists that I have listed out, because the Pokemon that I have went over in the previous routes are also found in here. And I anticipate that later on, when we get to some of the other areas, like later down the line, that the list will be about around the same size as this. We're going to be finding like stronger / more variety of different kinds of Pokemon. But anyway, what you can find in South Province 2 is you can find Pikachu. This is your first opportunity where you can actually find a Pikachu in this game if you're interested in catching the OG of Pokemon, Pikachu. You can also find Jigglypuff, Eevee, so you can find both a Pikachu and Eevee, the two OGs of Pokemon. It's great. Marie, Starly, Sunkern, Smoliv, Mastiff, Bounsweet, Applin, the Apple Pokemon returning from Sword and Shield, Misdreavus, Combee, Flabebe, Kricketok, Bronzor, and then some strong Pokemon if you're interested in that is you can find Staravia and Vespiquen. So yeah, you can actually head to that spot that you probably saw like a few seconds ago, and that actually takes you to a different southern province area where you can find a bit stronger Pokemon. I'm not interested in that. That area is completely optional. I might explore that place later down the line when it's actually more relevant showing off. It's completely optional, so I'm not going to show it off for a while. But yeah, so as we explore this place, later down the line, when we get pretty deep into this route, I keep calling these routes, even though I don't think the game officially calls them routes, but I'm just used to calling them routes. But when we get pretty deep here, then this place is going to be, it kind of seems like one really large farm area, at least to me, even though I don't think it's supposed to be a farm, but I think it looks like a farm to me. More Terra raids, where you can fight terrestrialized Pokemon there, and then there's also a few stray terrestrialized Pokemon, like, I'm pretty sure you can find a terrestrialized Scyther somewhere around here. Or at least when you actually stray away from this route and go off to the optional part, then you can find a terrestrialized Scyther. And when you explore this area first, where you're not as high leveled as I am right now, then some of these stronger / terrestrialized Pokemon get kind of scary to fight. So whether or not you think it's worth trying to catch them is really up to you. I'm not going to really bother with trying to catch a terrestrialized Pokemon. Just don't think it's kind of worth showing. Midway through the southern province area, you can find yourself at Pokemon Center, and you can go ahead and heal your Pokemon up, as well as fly there potentially if you decide to explore somewhere way far off to where you're supposed to go. That's kind of the beauty of this game, is just being able to do whatever you want. You can get lost however many times you want, and well, sometimes you get rewarded for even getting lost. So this is the part here where it feels like it kind of looks like a farm. There's like all these little fields, like these crop fields, and then there's also like these trainers here. These trainers are about the same levels as the East Route, Southern Province Area 3, and that's because you have the option to choose whichever route that you want to do. For the most part, yeah, these trainers, and as well as the Pokemon here, they're really easy, and especially since all 4 of my team members currently are about level 20, give or take here. Yeah. So exploring these areas here is actually pretty nice, a little bit nicer. One of the qualities of fighting Titan Pokemon is your reward for fighting Titan Pokemon is you upgrade Miraidon / Koraidon in different abilities in order to further extend your exploration. Right now we only have the ability to dash, as that's the ability that Cloth gives us whenever we defeat him. And so it just allows us to move faster, really. Sometimes you can gain a little bit more distance when you're jumping in order to cross, like, large gaps. Like, right now I could just, like, jump across, like, the river, maybe. I haven't really tried it, but I probably could, and I could make it and explore the other side if I wanted to, but I am currently not doing that. So here we are, we get to the upper part of this place, and we are up to the ruins, and I believe this is called the Grand Olive Field. And really, it's just where you can just find different Pokemon. This is where you can find Bronzors, and you can even find a Tinkatink here if you decide to explore this first. and you're interested in finding a Tinka-Tink. I believe my notes also say you can find Charcadet here too, but I have not found a Charcadet in this particular area. So, this part here is actually the other side of the next city that we're actually supposed to go to. But of course, I'm exploring as much as I want. I'm exploring as much as I can within this route. The next city is actually like in the center of this entire route, basically. So there's like nothing stopping me from basically just exploring the entirety of this route. Again, I keep calling these routes, but these are province areas. You can keep your eyes peeled if you're interested in finding all the unique coins. I'm only just gonna collect as much as I can. And yeah. So this is one really large field right there. What could that possibly be? Who knows? So now we're going to go ahead and take a look at this side here. And if you actually keep going further, past the city, and just continue exploring this area, then you'll be taken to West Province area, which we're not going to worry about West Province area. My main focus is to just explore this route. So right here we have a strong trainer, and this trainer here took quite a while for me to defeat. It's mainly because I actually forgot to explain this in the last episode, but when I caught Watrel in the last episode, it was really high level compared to all my team. So one thing that this game has, so back in Sword and Shield, in order to prevent you from catching really strong Pokemon and use them early on, is they increase the catch rate on catching Pokemon that are higher level than your Pokemon. In this game, if you catch a strong Pokemon that is significantly higher level than most of your other Pokemon, then they have the Disobedience ability, which means that every once in a while, whenever you use a strong Pokemon in this game, then they have a chance to not do exactly as you want them to do. They could sometimes just not do anything, they could sleep, they could just hit themselves randomly. It can be kind of annoying. So in order to prevent that from happening is collecting official gym badges. We have the Titan badge. We have only one badge, which is the badge from Arvin from defeating the Stony Cliff Titan Claw, but it's not an official Pokemon League gym badge. And so we gotta defeat official Pokemon League gym badges, or obtain officially obtain Pokemon League gym badges in order to have Pokemon obey us up to certain levels. And based on what level Watrel is at right now, even if I get the first badge right now, then Watrel will still probably have a hard time listening to what I gotta say. And it's kind of interesting that they kind of changed it that way, but yeah, that's basically how it goes. So this is actually the last trainer, or at least I think this is the last trainer of this route here. It is the last trainer that I'm fighting during this exploration. And so after this trainer, I'm going to go ahead and pick up a few items and then make my way back to Cortando, or let's make my way to Cortando, where I'm actually going to start exploring Cortando.